Hey guys, Mike here. Gonna be doing a review on Isagenix. It's a weight loss solution formula. It's a performance solutions. They offer things pretty much from people that want to lose weight, people that just want to lose fat. If your goal is to, if it's performance based, they have a solution for you. If you're looking for, vitamins, anti-aging, skin creams, they provide all this. Isagenix has been around for a while, since 2002, and they're the fastest growing company right now in North America. So it's definitely a top supplement company you guys need to check out. I'm going to give you a little bit of my story. Back in March of 2014, we had a humidifier that caught on fire in the middle of the night. So kind of woke up to a fire, had to put that out. There's a ton of smoke in the upstairs of our house. So obviously while I was trying to get this out, I probably inhaled quite a bit of smoke. I noticed in just our noses and mouths and our kids, there was a lot of just smoke that obviously that some of us got into our lungs and everything. So pretty much like 5 days later, I ended up getting really sick. I had a high fever, just a little bit of breathing difficulties, just kind of thought it was like bronchitis. Went into just the urgent care here, and basically they didn't think it was the flu, but they wanted to just kind of check my lungs out just to make sure everything was alright, and they ended up coming back and letting me know I had pneumonia. So about a day later, it wasn't getting any better. They had put me on antibiotics. I went to the emergency room. They then admitted me. I was in the hospital, ended up being in there for 10 days because they were treating me for viral or bacterial pneumonia, when in fact they ended up doing some tests and looking down my lungs. They found out my lungs were like really inflamed, so they ended up putting me on some steroids. Through this whole process of just being in the hospital, my weight pretty much went from about 185 down to about 165. And then once I got out of the hospital, they had me on, everything, because I was still on oxygen treatments. They had me on some aerosol treatments for my lungs, because my lungs were in pretty bad shape. And then they still had me on about a month's supply of steroids. So over the process of all this, it probably was a good 4 to 5 months before my lungs were back to where I could really physically exert myself. And being on the steroids and wanting to eat pretty much constantly, my weight pretty much shot up from almost 165 up to 205, and that was pretty much the biggest I've ever been. I have some documentation here. I actually went into our gym, and I got some initial assessments before I started all this, because I wanted you guys to see the transformation. So pretty much started at about 26.1% body fat, so that was probably the biggest I've ever been. These products, if you take them, you follow the kind of the cleansing guide, and if you halfway know a little bit about just eating good, you're definitely going to see a lot of results. I'm going to take this a little bit further for anybody that joins under me. I'm going to be giving people a detailed meal planning guide, so you're going to know exactly what to eat along with the supplements. You will definitely notice that when you start taking the supplements, you're not going to be eating as much junk, so you're not going to be spending as much on groceries. And the Isagenix is going to kind of take the place of some of your groceries. You still need to be eating about 5 to 6 meals a day, so they're going to be smaller meals, but they're going to be spread out. And I'll definitely show anybody exactly what they need to do, because there's definitely a science behind it. There's definitely you got to have a plan, and you got to have some structure in place. So that's definitely something I'm going to be showing anybody. So anybody that signs up, there's going to be a link that I'm going to put down here, and just click on that link. You'll go through it. We'll show you kind of what to do to sign up, to order one of your packs, and to get started, because this is by far one of the best programs I've ever done. You guys probably know, some of you guys that have been in the bodybuilding world, you probably know about Myoplex, and there's been a few other companies that have come out that kind of utilize a meal replacement and then, you know, smaller meals throughout the day. This one kind of works the same way. There's you do a cleanse once a week, or you can do one twice a week, and you can do them back to back if you want. There's no set of rules that you have to do it on a certain day. So we'll pretty much show you everything that you need to do. Guaranteed that most people on average probably lose about 10 to 12 pounds a month utilizing the cleanse. I only did it for the first month, and then just been eating really well and then just working out. I'm on my second month right now, and I still have not taken my second measurements as far as my body fat goes, but my weight is down 15 pounds, so I'm hanging around the 190 to 193 mark. Kind of obviously fluctuates depending on how much water I've had throughout the day, and what I've been eating throughout the week. But I've been eating pretty clean. I do have a day of a cheat meal, so I will kind of show you guys exactly what you need to do in regards to that. There is some leniency when it comes to having a cheat meal. If you get too strict, too much, you're really not taking in everything that you need to eat. Your body's going to start to hold on to that body fat more. It's going to hold on to your weight because it feels like it's starving, and it kind of goes into starvation mode. So we're going to show you exactly what to eat, how to cycle even your carbs. There's ways you can do kind of higher carbs on certain days, and then pull back on those carbs certain days of the week. Or we'll kind of talk, because we got to figure out what kind of body type you are, what your metabolism is, the types of food that your body responds better to, because everybody's different. I've seen people that do really well on high carb diets, and then I've seen people that do really well on like paleo type diets. So it's all going to just depend on what you've seen as far as success in the past. If you've never had success, then we'll figure it out to where you're probably going to see some things that will show you that you've never seen before. Just because a lot of the stuff comes from my past experiences, bodybuilding and powerlifting, and knowing what foods you can eat, what are going to be best for, to give you that hard look that you want, or if you're looking to eat for good gains, good strength. There's definitely a totally different way you can do things, and what works for one person never works for the same person. So definitely check the link out below, and like I said, we are going to be giving away a bonus to anybody that signs up. We're going to be doing some one-on-one consulting. We're going to be giving you a free meal planning guide, and we're also going to be we will do a full assessment as far as what your overall goals are, what you're trying to accomplish. If you're trying to put on muscle, if you're trying to lose weight, if you want to look a certain way, we'll figure all that in and design a workout program that's going to best suit your needs and the needs of this weight loss program. So hope you guys learned a lot today. Remember, click the link below and we'll get this stuff going. Talk to you soon.